you are trying to post viral YouTube shorts but end up in the 15 or 30k view jail, this video is for you. If you want your shorts to go viral, you need to understand one thing. The algorithm doesn't just push random videos, it pushes retention. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple ways to improve your shorts views, and I will also share some secret sauce that I applied to my channel which got monetized in the first 3 months. So stay until the end, because the last step is what most people forget. Alright, so the first tip I can give you that helped me gain millions of views on my shorts is the interaction rate. Now this might seem very obvious, but your goal should always be to bait viewers to comment your video. Now why I'm saying this is because interaction like comments really show the algorithm that people care about your video. So for an example, you could purposely spell wrong words in your video so viewers feel like they have to go to the comments and correct you. And in general, just try to add things that really rage bait your viewers and make them feel like they have to comment the video. Alright, so the next tip is the retention. So you've probably heard this 1,000 times already, but the retention is really one of the key factors that decides if your video will go viral or not. So quick example, this is one of my shorts that hit over 10 million views. And as you can see, the retention is absolutely crazy. So it starts with over 200%. And this really shows that the retention makes or breaks your video. So one way of increasing your retention is basically by adding a loop. So what you want to do is you want to connect the end of your video and the beginning of your video seamlessly, so the viewer doesn't actually understand that the video is ended. So basically your viewers will watch the video twice without them knowing to a certain point. And this is also how the 200% retention in the first 2 to 3 seconds happen. So this last tip will also sound very obvious, but let me tell you one thing. Most of the people still do this wrong or just don't do it. And it is the hook. So in my opinion, the hook is the most important part of your video, because the average viewer decides in the first 1 to 2 seconds if they swipe or stay on your video. So your job is basically to catch the viewer's attention in the first 1 to 2 seconds. And don't get me wrong, this is probably the hardest thing when it comes to creating shorts. And I found a pretty good method that works for me. And it's basically taking the most interesting part of your video and teasing it in the first second of your short. That way the viewer will feel curious about, for example, how the character got to this position, and will watch the video in order to get to this point that you teased in the first second. Now this might depend on your niche, but I feel like for the most niches, this technique will work. So if you think this video was helpful, then definitely hit that like button and drop a comment. And if you want to learn more about YouTube Shorts, you can subscribe to join the community, and you can also join my Discord if you have any questions. See you soon.